Do you really need to buy all kinds of different colors of paint? Or can you make do with only the primary colors, red, blue and yellow? And maybe a black and a white? I don't know, but today I will find out. Hey and welcome to my channel BIM Creative. I have never tried to paint with only primary colors, you know, like a real painting with the mixing of colors and so on. I have mixed colors plenty of times, but more just to get the right shade of a color, not to make a completely new color. If I ever needed orange, I would just choose orange paint and then mix that with other colors to get the right shade of orange. But today, I'm going to see if all you'll ever need in your paint set is red, blue, yellow, black and white. And the way I test this is by painting two paintings. One using all the colors I feel like I need, like I normally do, and then paint the same thing again, but this time only using the 5 colors I mentioned before. And then we'll see if I, and probably you, have had way too many paints in our stock all of our lives. So let's start! Okay, so for this I have my 5 colors over here. I'm gonna use as the primary colors. I have crimson red, deep yellow, ultramarine, and then I have white and black. I'm not sure they're the right colors, but those are the ones I'm gonna use. And in here I have all kinds of paints. I have like different kinds of green, and I have different kinds of purple, and I have an orange. I have burnt sienna, burnt umber, and yeah, all kinds of yellows and reds and blues, and yeah. So now I'm gonna see, and then I'm gonna paint 2 paintings that's pretty similar on each side here. I have decided I want to try and paint this picture. As you can see, there is a lot of nice colors. There's purple, violet, pinkish color, there's orange and green in the background, and yeah, so I think this is a good one to test out the primary colors to see if you can paint something like this. So here's the first painting where I just used all the paint I wanted, and as you can see, I've used a lot of paint. Like I've used orange and greens and some brown and stuff, so there is a lot of different colors on here, and I just mixed it and matched it to get the right colors for this painting. And I really like how it turned out. I had a crimson color before that was smaller, but found out that didn't work at all. These ones, they're too old. So I got out and bought a new crimson. So yeah, I'm gonna use these 3 colors and black and white. And that is it for the next one. And I'm gonna see if I can mix and match so I can get almost these colors as well. It's gonna be really difficult, I think, but we'll see. So let's just pack away the other colors so I don't get tempted. There we go. And now I only have these. Great, there we go. I'm just gonna try and paint the other painting with the primary colors and black and white, and we'll see how that's gonna turn out. And here it is, the final pieces, and yep, I must say you definitely would need a green. If you're doing this with only your primary colors, if you feel like that's the only thing you need, then add a green. Because the oranges are really good, and the colors up here in the butterfly are actually really good. It's difficult to make a brown, but a good brown. It's a little bit too red here, but it's still cool. And I am so glad I added a black, because there are many people, if they only use primary colors, they only use white, and then they just need to mix and match to get a dark color, and I would not be able to have done this painting at all without black, especially because of the butterfly. So yeah, the pink are almost the same as well, and yeah, so it's only the green. You can't really make it really green, it's not as vibrant. And the thing is, it also takes way longer to paint, because you have to mix and mix and mix and mix. Just gonna show you these two. As you can see here, this one there is mixed a lot, but it's actually not that much in the bottom here. I could have done this on a smaller spot. I just used the whole space. On this one, it's all over the place, especially with the green, and I actually had to like wipe off green. So you can see all this is green. You can definitely see here that there is a lot more mixing when you don't have enough colors. This was the best green I could get. And you also saw I had to use another yellow just to get this green. I couldn't get that green with this yellow. And that was actually not the parts I wanted. I just wanted to use the 3 colors I had before, but yeah. For the other yellows here, I used the deep yellows, so. But some people say you have to have 6 colors, but still only red, yellow and blue, but you have to have 2 reds, 2 yellows and 2 blues. You have to have a warm and a cold color of both, because then it's easier to mix all colors. And I think that's true here. The yellow mid is a more cold color, it's a little bit more blue in here, and the deep yellow is a little bit more warm, there's more red in here, so that was probably also why it was more difficult for me to mix a green when I only used the deep yellow. I had to use the yellow mid. My conclusion is, if you don't know enough about mixing and colors and you want to paint real paintings, get a lot of colors. Get the colors you feel like you need. Don't try and mix everything from your primary colors, because it takes way more time. It doesn't get the right colors, as you can see, and yeah, I'm happy I have all my colors and I don't only have the primary colors and a black and a white. So, but this was really fun. It was a fun challenge for me to try and paint something with only the primary colors and black and white, and also make one similar but with all the colors. I like this more, way much. I feel like this looks like the picture more than this, and it is mainly because of the green. You can also see there is more darker green in here in the flower midst, and over here it's more like a light green, and it really doesn't have the same depth as this one have. So maybe you could try it at home and see if you can mix it better than I could, but just make sure that you know if you can't do it, it's not because you're bad at it, it's not because there's something wrong with you, it is because of the colors. Because I felt like at one point, why could I get this green? And I was kind of like doubting myself as an artist, and I was like, no, I can't do this. But it was not me, it was the colors. It's not me who couldn't make this better, it was the colors. But I hope you liked this video, and let me know in the comments if you only have the primary colors home and you always paint like that. Leave a link to whatever you use social media. I would definitely follow you then. And because kudos to you. But make sure to leave this video a like. It would mean the world to me if you got something out of it or found it fascinating or something. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about different kinds of crazy creative stuff and what you can do at home. But this was it, and I hope you guys liked the video. Yeah, bye!